Caibel the strategist here, and today we are playing Lunotopis, Chapter 1. This is a map. I don't know if you call it a horror or adventure map or what, but it is a map where we have to find a way back home. Okay. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going into space, and that space is going to basically tear our entire ship apart, and we'll be stuck up there on another planet, from what I could gather. I got my water bottle here, so yay. Okay, so far. That's not good. Something tells me that's not going to end well. If you guys want to pause the video, you can. I'm just going to skim over this book a little. So, okay, not much. Oh, we got some stuff. I'm sorry that was a little sudden. Yeah. I do not know how to fly a spaceship. They did not have spaceships when I was born. Okay, that's not good. It is definitely not good. Our ship exploded and I couldn't stop it from exploding. Yay. That shows you how unprepared I am for this. Go right ahead. Usually I would just dive outside the freaking thing. Why didn't I? Just bust out the window and dive out the window. And fly to safety. So far there's not much here. There's a chest over in this corner, but that's about it. Other than like what we can find, we pretty much have nothing. Like at all, nothing. Zip, nada, zilch. Completely barren. Like freaking your mother's ovaries. Yes, I went there. Your mother's ovaries are barren. So far, that's all we could find is that one chest. That's an interesting hole. Just like your mother. Your mother has an interesting hole. I'm sorry. I am so sorry for these bad jokes. But yeah. This is pretty much it. It looked like a horror map, at least the other chapters did. I will keep playing this. I will try and go and do it chapter by chapter. So, stay tuned. Also, the map was gotten on mcpedl.com. You can find the link down in the description below. But yeah, so far this is this. Not much here. I'm taking what I can and going with it. If anyone's got any problems with it, take it up with, well, who's ever alive, which isn't me. But so far, we have not found a way out of the ship like our action bar is suggesting we do. What we have found is a bunch of stuff, and I don't know what to do with it, other than to possibly craft a freaking bottom and get out of here. If there's a will, there's a way. And by God, do I have a will. So there's always a way. Freaking, why not? Heroes fall, legends never die, myths never fade. I can get under there. But yeah, so far, this is just it. We crash land on an alien planet. It's a desert from the looks of it, from what I could see outside. Which isn't very much. What I saw was sand, and that was pretty much it. I'm trying to put an activator rail down, seeing if that and getting that one minecart over here won't do anything. But I couldn't place down the activator rail. Yay. We screwed. I'll probably cut out here so you guys don't have to just watch me fumble around. And I got stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out here so you guys don't have to watch me fumble around here. So I'll be back. Okay, so I found the layout. It is a trapdoor in this room over here. So, yay. Here it is. Yeah, this is the way out. So, lovely. I found this during the cut, so don't be worried. Everything's fine. We're on track. And no, I did not cheat to get this. I just found it. So I had to cheat a little to get out of that one spot I was in with the trapdoors. Because I couldn't get out from behind them. So I was pretty much stuck in that area. Okay. There's no fixing the control panels, that's for sure. And we're out. And like I thought, it was a desert planet. Lovely. We're gonna die of a heat stroke. Just immediately die of a heat stroke. Because why the frickin' not? Like, we're already dying of everything else. Why not a heat stroke? There's lava. Lovely. We need to find a way across. So... this planet has lakes of lava for some reason. And also normal water. It looks to be heated, so that's good. We can probably drink it. Yes, you can drink heated water. That is a thing. Heat up water, it will purify. So there's no bacteria in it. But you also have to cool it down after. So it's not the best, it works. Don't know where this leads. I have no clue where I'm going with any of this. But yeah, this is kinda it. We got some zombies, some undead. Trying to lure them over here into the lava. Got one. And then get another. And that baby way up in these flames. Over here. But yeah, that's pretty much what this place has to offer right now, I guess. This area. When I explore a bit, try and dodge the fire so I don't burn myself. Thing is, how does this planet end up having lakes of lava on the surface? That's not normal. Like, Venus doesn't have lakes of lava on the surface, neither does Mars. I don't know about Jupiter, but no one can get on its freaking surface, so... And yes, Jupiter does have a surface. It's just that it's so far down, you can't get to it without basically crushing yourself. Same with like Saturn. Well, actually Saturn doesn't have a surface. It's just pure gas, I think. I know it's either Venus or Uranus. Yes, I know how that sounds. I'm talking about the planet, not the body part. But one of them has like a surface of ice. Like it's just pure water underneath the ice. So, which is interesting. A lot of planets in our solar system are basically odd. Because normal solar systems, they don't look like ours, like at all. Like they are either one extreme or the other. Like for instance, if you want an entire solar system of Earth-like planets, you're going to get them like really big, like bigger than Jupiter, orbiting a small dwarf star. While the planets are in the Goldilocks zones for those stars, they're uninhabitable, mostly due to their size. Like, it is incredibly, like, heavy there. So what ends up happening is it's harder to move, and that's not good. Or if you want, like, normal, like, planets like Mars, you're going to find them orbiting a giant star that is basically making them inhabitable. And they're necessarily pretty small, like either smaller than Earth or around the same size as Earth. So yeah, our entire solar system is completely weird. And that's mainly due to Jupiter. Jupiter, back when the solar system was forming, had basically tried to advance towards the sun, but what ended up happening was it slingshot itself back near Saturn, ending up where it is today. And this kind of took a lot of materials away from our solar system. So a lot of like planets like Earth and Venus were going to be a lot bigger than what they were. And that's mainly because that's usually how the solar system works. But seeing as this, Jupiter had taken a lot of the material away, it didn't end up happening. We ended up the size we are now. And it's not necessarily a bad size, don't get me wrong. The little blue marble that is Earth is actually a really good sized planet for human life. Because A, we have a pretty good biosphere, which goes pretty high up, and it's actually pretty dormant. It's actually pretty good. Basically, our biosphere, which is basically a rough estimation of like how tall life can get, is pretty high. Like, I would say very high in the sky kind of thing. Basically, we can survive pretty high up in the air without dying from like oxygen depletion. And for our planet, that's actually very good, because that means life can basically be any varying size, as long as it doesn't exceed the biosphere. Pretty much every planet has a biosphere, just so you know, except for like inhabitable planets, like planets that aren't habitable at all. They do not have biospheres. For instance, I believe one of Saturn's moons has a biosphere that's around the size of a dog. I believe Mars has a similar biosphere to us, or at least it did. Same with Venus. It had a similar biosphere to ours as well. But with Venus, it ended up being a greenhouse gone wrong, and Mars, we don't know what happened to it. Scientists speculate that its entire magnetic field that surrounds it, or it was supposed to surround it, disappeared at one point, causing its entire atmosphere to basically be blasted away by cosmic storms and whatnot. And that's not necessarily good for any planet, because that means that planet is now uninhabitable. And here's the thing, that can happen to us as well. Only if our planet's core stops rotating. Just completely stops rotating. And yes, our planet's core does rotate. It has its own axis and its own, thing. But seeing as our planet is always rotating, it's not necessarily going to stop anytime soon. Though our planet will become inhabitable one day, or uninhabitable one day, it's not for a very long time, or supposedly. Basically, our planet won't be uninhabitable for a very long time, and that usually means one of two things. Either we're going to be on the planet for a long time, long enough to escape it, or we're basically just going to end up going extinct due to our own hubris. Whichever comes first. So far it's looking like the latter. We're going to die to our own hubris if we don't get climate change under control. And to those who say climate change is a hoax, real quick, how do you explain literally the ice caps melting? Literally, the North Pole is melting. That's not a joke. The North Pole should not be melting, period. At all. It's supposed to be permanently frozen. That's how it works. There's always supposed to be ice at the poles. That is on every planet. I'm not kidding. On every planet, like Earth, you will see white near the poles. The only time you won't is necessarily because that planet is locked in a specific orbit that usually prevents it from rotating. At least rotating like Earth does. For instance, Mars has snow on its poles. Venus has snow on its poles. What else? I believe Pluto does as well. Pretty much every planet like Earth has snow on their poles. But the Earth is the only one where it's melting, which isn't good. And I'm nearing the end of my time here with this video, just so you know. We're at 19 minutes right now. And I'm trying to find I have no clue what I'm trying to find. If you have any tips where I'm supposed to be going, let me know. Because I'm really not finding any way around here. Unless there's a mud thing that I missed somewhere. And I didn't know it. An actual mud area that I missed. So far I'm not finding anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So not exactly doing too good here. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share with basically the first person you see on that comes up. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!